As we age, staying active becomes more crucial than ever. A sedentary lifestyle increases the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and joint pain. It can even affect mental health, leading to depression and anxiety. Engaging in regular physical activity, like walking, swimming, or yoga, is one of the best ways to combat these risks and improve overall well-being. Start small, but start today. Your body will thank you tomorrow. In this article, we'll discuss the 5 life-shortening habits that those aged 60 to 70 should avoid to live a longer, healthier life. We'll explore the importance of staying active, eating a balanced diet, managing mental health, avoiding harmful substances, and staying on top of regular health checkups. Let's dive into each one and discover how simple lifestyle changes can make a huge difference. Poor diet, fueling the body with the wrong foods. Continuing from the last point, where we discussed the importance of staying active, let's talk about fueling your body right. A sedentary lifestyle can often be a consequence of poor nutrition. When we eat too many processed foods, sugary snacks, or high-fat meals, our energy levels drop, making us more likely to become inactive. But food is not just about calories. It's about giving your body the nutrients it needs to thrive, especially as we age. As we move into our 60s and 70s, our metabolism slows down, and the way our body processes nutrients changes. The wrong foods can become a heavy burden, leading to chronic conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. A poor diet can rob us of vitality, increase inflammation, and negatively impact our immune system. But here's the good news. Small changes in what you eat can dramatically improve your quality of life and boost your longevity. Imagine this. Sarah, a 68-year-old woman, had always been a fan of fast food. Quick, convenient, and easy. But over time, she noticed herself feeling sluggish, her joints aching, and her energy levels dipping. One day, her doctor suggested she switch to a more nutrient-dense diet. Sarah, hesitant but willing to try, started by adding more vegetables, swapping refined carbs for whole grains, and including lean protein like chicken and fish. Within weeks, she began feeling more energetic, her joints were less stiff, and she even lost a few pounds. The key here is simple. Don't wait for a health crisis to make changes. A poor diet can quietly damage your body, but with mindful eating, you can reverse the damage and start to feel more vibrant. For seniors, a balanced diet can make all the difference. Instead of focusing on cutting things out, focus on adding nourishing foods that improve overall health. Fresh fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, lean proteins, and healthy fats like those from olive oil and avocados provide the body with essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that protect against diseases. Also, keep in mind that as we age, we need more of certain nutrients. Calcium and vitamin D become crucial for bone health, while antioxidants help protect our cells from oxidative stress. The risk of developing cardiovascular disease increases, so it's important to eat heart-healthy foods like leafy greens, berries, and foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, such as salmon. This doesn't mean you need to become a nutrition expert overnight, but paying attention to the quality of your food choices can lead to profound benefits. Another thing to consider is portion control. As we get older, our calorie requirements may decrease, but the need for nutrient-rich food remains. Instead of large, calorie-heavy meals, opt for smaller, nutrient-dense portions throughout the day. This can help prevent weight gain, maintain energy levels, and reduce the strain on your organs. In summary, avoiding a poor diet is one of the most impactful changes you can make in your 60s and 70s to ensure a healthier, longer life. By focusing on whole, nourishing foods and making conscious decisions about what you put on your plate, you can keep your body energized, protect against disease, and feel younger, no matter your age. Remember, it's not just about eating less, it's about eating better. Neglecting mental health, a critical factor in longevity. Building on the previous point about the importance of diet, it's equally vital to recognize the connection between physical health and mental well-being. A poor diet can negatively affect not just your body, but your mind as well. And as we age, taking care of our mental health becomes even more crucial for living a long, fulfilling life. Unfortunately, many people in their 60s and 70s neglect their mental health, thinking that it's just a part of getting older, but nothing could be further from the truth. Mental health directly impacts every aspect of life, from your physical health to your relationships and overall quality of life. As we age, we naturally face challenges: loss of loved ones, physical decline, and possibly even retirement, which can leave a person feeling isolated or without purpose. These changes can lead to stress, anxiety, and depression, all of which significantly reduce our ability to thrive. In fact, studies show that untreated mental health issues are linked to a shorter life expectancy, with people suffering from chronic depression being at greater risk for heart disease, stroke, and even dementia. But here's the silver lining. Taking care of your mental health can reverse these risks and greatly improve your longevity. Think of someone like Robert, a 67-year-old man who had recently retired from a long career in education. For months, he struggled with feelings of loneliness and a lack of purpose. He found it hard to even get out of bed some mornings. Robert knew he needed help, but he hesitated, thinking that these feelings were just a part of aging. One day, he decided to talk to his doctor about his emotions. His doctor suggested a combination of therapy, social activities, and mindfulness exercises to help him regain a sense of peace. With time, Robert's mood improved, and he found joy in hobbies like reading, painting, and even volunteering. His mental clarity returned, and his physical health followed suit. His blood pressure lowered, and he felt more energetic. Taking care of mental health is not just about avoiding depression. It's about proactively engaging in activities that stimulate the mind, reduce stress, and bring joy. Whether it's through mindfulness practices like meditation or simply taking time to connect with friends and family, fostering a healthy mindset is crucial. Mental exercise is just as important as physical exercise. Engaging in challenging activities, like learning new skills, reading, or puzzles, helps to keep your mind sharp. Furthermore, spending time outdoors, practicing gratitude, and nurturing social connections all contribute to a sense of fulfillment and reduce the risk of mental decline. But how do we manage mental health when life stresses seem overwhelming? It starts with acknowledging that it's okay to feel down sometimes, but it's equally important to ask for help when needed. Therapy, counseling, and even talking to a trusted friend can go a long way in alleviating the mental load. Surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people can help you navigate difficult moments and provide the encouragement you need to maintain a healthy, happy mindset. In conclusion, neglecting mental health is one of the most detrimental habits you can have as you age. A positive mindset, along with proactive steps to manage stress and mental strain, can keep you sharp, happy, and physically healthier. By prioritizing mental well-being, you're not just investing in today, you're investing in a longer, more vibrant future. Ignoring regular physical activity, a major barrier to longevity. Building on the importance of mental health, there's another factor that plays a huge role in our overall well-being as we age: regular physical activity. It's easy to let physical activity slip through the cracks when we're busy or as we feel our energy decreasing with age. But neglecting to stay active can be one of the most detrimental habits when it comes to both quality and quantity of life. As we grow older, we naturally experience a decline in muscle mass, bone density, and flexibility. However, that doesn't mean we should accept these changes without a fight. Regular exercise is the antidote to these challenges, and it's more powerful than we often realize. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights to see the benefits. Even light to moderate activity, such as walking, swimming, or yoga, can help maintain strength, mobility, and cardiovascular health. Take for instance the story of Sarah, a 68-year-old woman who had always led an active life. She enjoyed hiking, gardening, and taking daily walks. However, after retiring and facing the loss of her spouse, she found herself spending more and more time sitting at home, feeling isolated and drained of energy. She thought that slowing down was just a natural part of aging, but over time, she noticed that her muscles weakened, her joints stiffened, and she felt more fatigued than ever before. One day, a friend encouraged Sarah to take a short walk with her, and something clicked. The next day, Sarah decided to take daily walks on her own, gradually increasing her pace and distance. She noticed an immediate difference in how she felt. She had more energy, her mood lifted, and she even started to sleep better. Sarah's story is a testament to how regular physical activity can reverse the effects of aging and contribute to a longer, healthier life. Studies consistently show that staying physically active as we age helps lower the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and hypertension. It also boosts mental health by releasing endorphins, the body's natural feel-good hormones. Moreover, exercise helps regulate weight, keeps your bones strong, improves balance, and enhances flexibility. In fact, physical activity has been linked to a reduced risk of cognitive decline and dementia, which are often a concern as we age. The key is consistency, making physical activity a regular part of your day rather than a sporadic effort. However, you don't have to jump into intense workouts. Start with simple activities that suit your current physical condition. Walking is one of the easiest and most beneficial exercises you can do. Aim for at least 30 minutes a day. If walking is not an option, chair exercises, light stretching, or even dancing to your favorite music can make a huge difference. Engaging in physical activity doesn't need to be tedious or exhausting. It should be something you enjoy and look forward to, whether it's socializing while walking with a friend or listening to music while doing some light exercises. In conclusion, neglecting regular physical activity is one of the most harmful habits you can have after 60. It doesn't matter if you're dealing with aches and pains or feeling like you're too old. Exercise is a crucial part of living longer and healthier. Start slow, stay consistent, and don't be afraid to ask for support or advice on what exercises are right for you. The benefits of staying active will not only add years to your life but also improve the quality of those years, helping you live with vitality and independence. Neglecting social connections. The silent killer of longevity. Building on the importance of physical activity, another crucial factor that plays a significant role in both your quality of life and life expectancy after 60 is maintaining strong social connections. As we age, it's easy to fall into isolation, especially after retirement, the loss of a spouse, or the departure of children from the home. But neglecting social interaction can silently diminish our mental and physical health, ultimately shortening our lives. Take the story of James, a 72-year-old man who, after the passing of his wife, found himself spending most of his days alone in his home. At first, he didn't notice the negative effects of his solitude, but over time, he began to feel disconnected and increasingly isolated. He withdrew from his old circle of friends, stopped attending community events, and found himself battling depression. His health started to decline as he grew more sedentary, eating poorly, and even missing doctor's appointments. It was a phone call from his daughter that opened his eyes. She reminded him of the many friends he had once enjoyed coffee with, the community center where he had volunteered, and the joy he had felt from just having someone to talk to. James realized how much he had withdrawn from those he loved and who loved him. With a little encouragement, James began to reconnect, starting with a weekly lunch with his old friends. He rejoined the community center for bingo nights, attended family gatherings, and slowly reintroduced meaningful social interactions back into his routine. The results were transformative. Not only did his mood improve, but his overall health took a positive turn. He started eating better, being more active, and even sleeping better. James learned firsthand that nurturing social connections is just as important for longevity as physical activity. Research has shown that loneliness and social isolation can have profound effects on our health, especially in older age. Studies indicate that people who are socially connected have a 50% greater chance of surviving over a 7-year period than those who are isolated. Social interaction helps lower stress, boost mood, and improve cognitive function. It provides a sense of purpose, strengthens emotional resilience, and can even reduce the risk of chronic illnesses like heart disease, high blood pressure, and stroke. Having people around also encourages healthier habits, such as eating well, exercising, and keeping up with regular medical checkups. However, it's not just about being around people. It's about engaging in meaningful relationships. Quality matters more than quantity when it comes to social connections. This means investing time and effort into relationships that nurture and uplift you. Whether it's spending time with a close friend, participating in community groups, or having regular phone or video calls with family, meaningful interactions can greatly improve your mental and physical health. Don't wait for others to make the first move. It's never too late to reach out and reconnect. Start small, whether by calling an old friend, volunteering, or simply joining a local social club. It's essential to stay engaged, not just physically, but emotionally and socially. Remember, the connections we build today will shape our tomorrow, and they're an integral part of living a longer, healthier life. In conclusion, neglecting social connections is a silent yet deadly habit that can drastically affect your longevity. Social isolation brings more than loneliness. It brings a decline in mental and physical well-being. Prioritize relationships, create meaningful social networks, and keep yourself surrounded by people who inspire, support, and challenge you. A rich social life is one of the most powerful tools you have in your pursuit of a long, happy life. Overindulging in unhealthy foods, the hidden threat to longevity. Building on the importance of maintaining social connections, there's another critical habit that can drastically shorten your lifespan after 60: overindulging in unhealthy foods. It's easy to dismiss the occasional treat or takeout meal, but what you're eating, and more importantly, how much, can have a long-term impact on your health. What may seem like harmless indulgence today can lead to serious, life-shortening consequences tomorrow. Let me introduce you to Anna, a vibrant 68-year-old woman who, for years, prided herself on her career and her busy lifestyle. After retiring, she found herself with a lot more time on her hands, and it didn't take long before she began to enjoy the comforts of indulging in her favorite foods: sugary snacks, fried foods, and large portions of pasta. She justified it to herself, saying, "I've earned this after working so hard all my life." But, over time, Anna noticed she was feeling more sluggish, gaining weight, and losing energy. Her doctor warned her about her rising blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and weight, but Anna shrugged it off, believing that age was the cause of her decline. What she didn't realize was that these habits, though seemingly innocent, were directly contributing to her health problems. Overconsumption of unhealthy foods like processed sugars, trans fats, and excessive salt can lead to a variety of chronic conditions, including heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, and strokes. These conditions not only affect the quality of your life but also reduce your longevity. Anna's wake-up call came when she experienced a mild stroke. She spent several weeks in the hospital, reflecting on the choices she had made. "I wish I had taken better care of myself," she thought. "I should have focused more on nourishing my body." This moment was a turning point for Anna, as she vowed to change her lifestyle. She slowly started incorporating more fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins into her diet while reducing her intake of processed foods. Within a few months, she felt a significant improvement in her energy levels, mood, and even her mobility. Her doctor was impressed by the positive changes she had made. But Anna's story is not unique. Many older adults fall into the trap of unhealthy eating because they feel they deserve a break after years of hard work. However, indulging in poor food choices can lead to consequences that are not as easy to reverse. Eating well isn't just about avoiding weight gain, it's about giving your body the nutrients it needs to function optimally, especially as you age. Processed foods, sugary snacks, and fried foods may provide momentary satisfaction, but they come with a price. These types of food can increase inflammation, damage cells, and negatively affect your organs. On the other hand, nutrient-dense foods, such as leafy greens, whole grains, lean meats, and healthy fats, help protect your cells, improve brain function, and prevent chronic diseases. The good news is that it's never too late to start making healthier food choices. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Begin by making small changes. Swap sugary drinks for water, snack on nuts instead of chips, or replace fried foods with grilled options. These small steps, over time, can lead to significant improvements in your health and longevity. In conclusion, overindulging in unhealthy foods is a hidden threat to your long-term health, especially as you age. By choosing nourishing, nutrient-packed meals, you can greatly improve your chances of living a longer, healthier life. Your body is your most valuable asset. Treat it with the care it deserves, and it will serve you well for years to come. Neglecting mental health. The silent life-shortening habit. Building on the importance of a balanced diet and healthy lifestyle choices, there is one habit that often gets overlooked, especially as we age: neglecting mental health. Many people focus on physical well-being, but mental health plays an equally significant role in determining the length and quality of your life. Neglecting your mental health can silently chip away at your longevity, and often, the consequences are not as obvious as those related to physical health. Take the story of Edward, a 63-year-old man who had always been proud of his physical fitness. He worked out regularly, ate well, and maintained a steady routine. But for years, he ignored the mental stress he carried, assuming it was a normal part of getting older. Edward often felt anxious about his finances, stressed by the responsibilities of caring for his aging parents, and overwhelmed by the constant demands of daily life. Yet, he continued to push through, telling himself that everyone feels stressed, and that his mental health didn't need the same attention as his physical body. Over time, however, the toll of his neglected mental health began to show. Edward started experiencing insomnia, frequent headaches, and a general feeling of burnout. He felt disconnected from his loved ones, struggled with making decisions, and noticed a decline in his enthusiasm for life. Despite his healthy physical habits, Edward wasn't thriving mentally, and he couldn't understand why. It wasn't until he had a heart-to-heart conversation with his wife that he realized how much stress had affected him. "You're always so worried about everything, and it's wearing you down," she told him, gently but firmly. That was the moment Edward knew he needed to prioritize his mental health. The connection between mental health and longevity is clear. Chronic stress, anxiety, and untreated depression can have a significant impact on your physical health. Studies show that people who experience high levels of mental distress are at a higher risk for heart disease, strokes, and even certain types of cancer. Stress can also contribute to chronic inflammation, which accelerates aging and makes it harder for the body to repair itself. But even more than that, mental health influences your overall outlook on life. A person who is mentally at peace is more likely to be motivated to stay active, eat healthy, and engage in positive social relationships, all factors that contribute to longer, healthier living. In Edward's case, he began to take proactive steps to improve his mental well-being. He started by talking to a therapist, addressing the root causes of his anxiety, and developing coping strategies. He also adopted daily practices like meditation, journaling, and mindfulness exercises to help manage stress. Slowly but surely, he began to feel more connected to himself and those around him. He regained a sense of joy and purpose, and his physical health improved as a result. Most importantly, he realized that prioritizing his mental health was not a luxury but a necessity for a long and healthy life. So, what does this mean for you? Neglecting your mental health can be a silent but dangerous habit that shortens your life. The good news is that it's never too late to start taking care of your mind. Whether it's seeking professional help, practicing mindfulness, or simply giving yourself permission to rest, taking steps to nurture your mental well-being can significantly improve both the quality and the length of your life. Mental health is just as important as physical health. Don't ignore it, and your future self will thank you. To make the audience feel emotionally compelled and encourage them to engage, here's an engaging and persuasive call to action for your video. Collision, don't forget to show your support. Collision, if you found this video helpful and inspiring, smash that like button right now. Thumbs up, it only takes a second, but it means the world to us and helps us reach more incredible people like you. Sparkling heart, your opinion matters. Drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts. Backhand index pointing down, do you agree with these life-changing habits? What's your top tip for living a longer, healthier life after 60? We would love to hear from you. Sparkles, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on more empowering content. We've got so much more to share with you, and trust us, you won't want to miss it. Flexed biceps, stay tuned for our next video. It's packed with wisdom you don't want to miss. Glowing star.